Okay, we're going to do a sequence laying on the belly, little drill I've been working on. So if you're on a hard floor or a thin mat, get a blanket pad down underneath the hips. You'll feel a little bit more comfortable if you do that. Let's bring the belly down, feet at about mat width apart, and stack your hands with your elbows nice and wide and drop your forehead to the back of the hands. Just make sure you're in the center of the mat. Bring your right palm and stack that on top. And then when you're ready, just lift the right elbow, just the right elbow. And then inhale, bring it down. Okay, so just focusing on right elbow, forehead stays down, chest stays down, just the right elbow. And see if as you raise and lower the right elbow, you can get a sense of the right shoulder blade and what's happening in the blade there as you work. Switch the hands over, start working left elbow. You can reverse the breath. So you might want to exhale up, inhale down. Just see if you can feel the way that you're moving the bursa on the blade and the spine. So those three are articulating together, the back of the ribs, the shoulder bursa, the shoulder blade. Okay, bring right hand on top. Now with the back of the right hand staying glued to the forehead, lift the elbow, lift the chest, lift the head. So you sort of come up with a bit of a weird salute and slowly coming down. So just working the right side. Inhale, come up. Exhale down. Again, you can reverse the breath if you want to experiment with that. See if you can feel the way that you're combining the pressing down of the left hand with the pulling up of the spinal body from the back. Let's tap the pubic bone a little forward and down into the floor so you feel like the legs are starting to hold you. Let's go ahead and switch hands, left hand, left arm, I should say. So get that combination of pushing down with the right hand and using the muscular body of the upper back in combination to draw this movement up. A little bit of that tap down of the pubic bone behind you. You want to keep that lower back steady and strong. Okay, bring it down, right hand on top. Okay, same movement. Come up. Now twist the right elbow open to the right and down. Yeah, so again, I'm just kind of cueing inhale up, exhale down, but you might shift that. You might do something a little bit different. You might sort of reverse that breath, see what happens. Let's play with keeping the right hip front down and play with letting the right hip front lift. So kind of just let it take you through what's possible in the body. Shoulder blades down the back. Work mindfully. Okay, let's switch it out. Left hand on top. So left elbow lifts, and then we take the twist. A little bit of action there in the legs and lower body. Keep yourself stable. Experiment. Let the left hip lift a little bit. Then maybe don't. Let's take yourself through the plane here. I can feel my right buttock really wants to work to stabilize here. All right, slowly release. Nice work. Take the hands a little bit further forward of you. So they were stacked under the forehead now. Just more or less keep the elbows where they are and take the lower arms and hands a little bit further forward. And just press yourself up into like a low cobra kind of shape. Yeah, switch the lower back on. So pubic bone comes forward, chest comes forwards through the inner upper arms. And then from there, if your lower back is happy, set yourself up into a low sphinx. So by that, I mean the elbows are forward of the shoulders. It's a lot less in the lower back here, but still activate the legs, pubic bone forward. Let the shoulders sink now, and the neck and the head sink into the shoulders, and drop the chin down towards the jugular notch. And then start to, as you then hold that, start to lift the lower ribs off the mat and think about creating here now like an arching cat shape. Push the floor forward and away, chin down, back of the neck long, get that stretch right in the upper back. And then slowly drop the front ribs down as you breathe in. Start to pull the floor a little towards you and think about more of a classic Sphinx pose, and let it become a little bit more like the cow shape in the cat-cow movement. Yeah, so again, let the head fall, let the shoulders sink, arch the spine, lift the lower ribs, think of that cow shape, get that upper back. And inhale, roll through. So a few of these in your own time. Again, we're just sort of looking to experiment a little bit here. Deep, long breath. Good, and then bring it through to the Sphinx pose. Lift the chest. Swing your elbows back out. Lower the chest down. Now, before we went into the Sphinx pose, we were just a little bit, we'd sent the arms forwards. We had this little diamond shape in the arms. Okay, we're going to kind of just keep working with that little diamond shape for now. All right, raise the left leg. Take the left leg over the body and start to lean into the right arm. And with your left hand, it just comes to the floor to support you. Bring your sole of left foot to the floor and roll over so that you're stretching into that right shoulder, right side rib. Okay, we're not holding. We're going to come back onto the belly. Lift the right leg up, take it over behind you, start to roll to the left, leaning into the left arm. So now that left elbow and shoulder is getting the stretch. Right hand just supports so it can go anywhere. Take that right knee back. Come all the way back onto the belly. So a couple more now, side to side. Okay, so left leg lifts. We take it over, lean into that right hand, and just get right into that shoulder and rib. Yeah, come through. Last one on the left here. Raise the right leg, take it over, find that left shoulder. Like, be a bit creative in this. Okay, so we're going to start to add a little variation to this. So coming back onto the belly, left leg lifts, goes over. We roll to the right. Yeah, hold. See if you can straighten the right arm and bring yourself up more like a Greek statue. Lift the chest. Raise the left arm up. Okay, slowly come back and down onto the belly. Lift the right leg. Take it over. Lean to the left. Yeah, see if you can straighten the left arm now and take the right arm up. Reach. Okay, coming down. Let's do one more time each side. Left leg over. So you're sitting up. Raise the left arm. Can you straighten the right arm behind you? Okay, can you get a good grip on the floor now? Take a little bend in the right leg and lift the hips up and come into a wild thing. Couple of breaths. Press the feet down. Good. Slowly lower. Hips come down. Right leg extends out. Roll back to the belly. You can see I've crept on my mat. All right, last side. Right leg up and over. Yeah, starting with the kind of half lift, raise the right arm up, straighten that left arm behind you. Yeah, then get a little bend in that right leg, because as we push up into that wild thing, we want that propulsion from the floor. Yeah, so inhale, come up. Right arm comes over. Couple of breaths. You want to tuck that left shoulder blade deep in behind you and use strong legs in this pose. Beautiful. Coming all the way down and back onto the belly. Let's take a couple of breaths, rest. And let everything become still. Move the hips a little bit side to side if you feel like you need some of that kind of dispersal energy.